Don't you? Oh, the mic? Yeah. Is it on?
No.
Is it on? It's not on? Okay, it's on. It's on. Okay. Don't you guys just hate it when a stand-up comedian spends like the first minute of their routine just like walking around doing nothing and like they expect you to laugh? Like, it literally never adds anything to their routine. It's almost never funny, and it's clear that they're just stalling for time. I don't know who would... It's ridiculous. Just 1 second. Oh, yeah, showers. Yeah, I don't understand showers. Like, they make no sense. I mean, don't get me wrong. I take showers. Don't start thinking I don't take showers. But who would put a shower in there? It doesn't make any sense to own a shower. You are literally paying to have water be poured on top of you. That's rain. You're paying to have rain in your house. And then don't even get me started on swimming pools. It's just a lake. You're paying to have a hole with water in it in your backyard. That is literally a lake. You are paying money to have a lake in your yard. Who would buy a swimming pool? And don't get me started on bathtubs. It's also just a lake. It's a small lake in your house. You are paying money to have a lake in your house when you could just go to a real lake, which is like 100 times bigger, for free. Don't ask me why people buy bathtubs. I'm in high school, right? And I was also in elementary school. And whenever you're in school, they always have talent shows. And then whenever you go to like a summer camp, they have talent shows. And whenever there's a talent show, people always ask me, there's always some clown always asking me, "Oh, you should do stand-up comedy." And I've never done it before because I don't feel like I would actually be good at it. Well, today that clown was my dad, and that's why I'm up here right now. Okay. Okay, so here's the truth. I don't actually like stand-up comedy at all. See, the thing is before this, I thought I might prepare by watching some of the famous stand-up comedians do their routines, and that was when it struck me. Stand-up comedy is not even that good. Like, it's literally just people telling stories about their lives, and it's just things that happen to everybody, but then they say it in such like a bombastic and like zany voice that like you think it's funny, but when you really get down to it, like, it's just someone cut me in line at the grocery store, or like an old lady yelled at me. Like, this happens to everyone, and they act like it's only happening to them. That being said, I was at Subway last week, right? And I get in line, and the guy in front of me, he's this old man, but like, he's not like a regular old man. He's got like a beard, like this big, right? And he's wearing, yeah, he gets it. And right, so he's got like a jacket on, and I'm like, who wears a jacket in McPherson, Kansas, in the middle of the summer? I don't know. Apparently he does. Anyways, I get to the line, right? And the guy comes up, he's coming up behind me, right? I might have said earlier that he was in front of me. He was behind me. And he says, "Hey, can I cut you in line?" Like, what is this, elementary school? Who asked someone in a public place if they could cut them in line? Only me. That would only happen to me, right? No, and then, you're not gonna believe this. I get to the front of the line, and the sandwich artist at Subway, they asked me, "Can I take your order for you?" And I was like, "What? Can you take my order?" "No, you can't take my order. I'll take my order. You can bring it to me." Now, listen. As I said, I don't like stand-up comedy. So, anyone who does like stand-up comedy, or hockey, I'd like to ask you to get up and just leave right now. Go. You can leave. Go. We'll wait. There's no judgment here. If you like stand-up comedy, that's fine. I don't. Go. You go. We're waiting. Okay, they're gone. Now, I mentioned hockey earlier. This actually doesn't have anything to do with hockey, but it still has something to do with stand-up comedy. Now, Now here's something you have to understand about me. And I'm a high schooler, right? And something that only high schoolers do is, high schoolers will never eat the end pieces on the bread, right? Like, I will not touch the end pieces on the bread. You would have to pay me, like, $100 to touch the end pieces on the bread. And see, the thing is that, like, bread companies and grocery stores, they are rolling in their grave whenever they see me walk in, because they know that I'm going to buy bread, and I'm only going to eat, like, 90% of the bread. Because when you think about it, the heel pieces, that makes up, like, 10% of the bread. That is so much bread overall. So they are just like, they freak out whenever I walk in. They're like, he's back. He's only going to eat part of the bread. And, yeah. So, you know, so far this routine has been kind of just me talking about things I don't like and, like, bad things that happen to me. But there are things I like. One thing I love taxes, right? People always complain about taxes, but me, I am so happy every time I see the deduction on my paycheck. Because, taxes, they do so many wonderful things. They pay for roads, they pay for healthcare, the army, things like that. New rims for the presidential limo. All great things. Some people, they file their tax returns. I file my tax returns, which is just taxes with extra steps, but yeah. And, see, I really like taxes. People don't understand this about me. Sometimes when I think about taxes, it makes me feel like I want to break out into song.